of children are heading back to class. And joining me now is Jenifer Moore from AAA on some tips on how to keep everyone safe. And Jenifer, thanks so much. And of course, we're talking about motorists. You got to readjust what you're doing now that the kids are going to be back on the streets early, right?
Exactly. We've had about 2 months of, just driving, not, those traffic laws have been sort of lax, but now the kids are back in school, AAA, we want to make sure that motorists and parents know the proper laws and everything to keep them safe while they're traveling.
I guess, what would be your first tip?
One, eliminate distractions while you're on the road. Put the cell phone down. If you need the GPS, put that in first before you pull off, and then put the phone in the glove box before you know it. Yeah. Secondly, also make sure that you stop at the stop signs.
No
rolling stops.
Yeah.
Stop at the stop signs. What we have found is that about more traffic fatalities with children happen in the afternoon. That 3 to 7 p.m. time when they're leaving from school on their way home, they have high energy, they may not be paying attention, you may not be paying attention because you want to get home. Make sure you come to a complete stop.
Now you also have the thing that you talked about, reverse responsibility.
Yeah, so what that means is that look through your rearview mirrors. Also, most cars have the reverse camera on their function now, so make sure that you're looking clearly and make sure everything's clear before you back up, because sometimes kids just dart out either on a bike or running.
Yep. Now, another thing to watch out for are bicycles. Kids are on bikes, but commuters are on bikes too.
Exactly, as well. And so sometimes they may not be wearing the proper reflective gear.
Yeah. So
that's why it's also important to make sure that you are looking on all sides for them.
All right, and what about the teenage drivers? I can remember both of mine were in high school when they first started driving.
Yes, we're still in the midst of 100 deadliest days where more teens are on the road and more traffic fatalities occur. And so we just want to reinforce the parents to make sure you sit down and talk to your teens about safe driving habits. Come to a parent-teen agreement, when and where, what time you should be home, who should be riding in the car with you to and from school before extracurricular activities, as well as making sure that they don't text and drive. We have these wristbands.
Right, I wanted to show that off. I don't know if you guys can get a picture of this right here, but these are AAA wristbands.
Yeah, they say don't text and drive. We pass these out to all of our teens and our parents in the community, especially around this time, to make sure that they know to put the phone down before they get behind the wheel.
The phone by far is the biggest distraction. It's bigger than the radio and all that kind of thing. So
it is, and with more social media apps coming on, kids like to Facebook Live and Instagram Live, and we tell them that is not good, not acceptable, is a distraction. So put it down while you're driving.
And while we're on the subject of distractions, I don't think that eating in the car is a good thing.
It is not. It is not.
Reading, you're in a hurry in the morning. Be careful with that coffee or whatever it is you have.
Eating in the car, putting on mascara before, all of that. Try to take care of all of that either before you get in the car to drive or once you get to your destination.
All right, Jenifer, thank you so much. And I'm going to put on my wristband right now. I'm not going to text and drive. All right, thank you so much.